Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 9 previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, a game which will be played at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. And, these two teams obviously headed in two different directions due to their injuries to a large part. The Falcons sit at 2-5, and the Carolina Panthers 4-3, above 500 for the first time in the Ron Rivera era. And, Atlanta and Carolina, you look at the disparity between their records, and it can be summed up by some of the stats featured in this game, guys. Atlanta at the bottom of the league in rushing offense. Carolina averages 4 yards a rush. Carolina's defense, giving up way less than 4 yards a carry, defending the run, while Atlanta's defense giving up nearly 4.5 yards per run. So you see some of the differences there on the defensive side of the ball. I look for in this game for Carolina, who comes in, having a more dialed down offense for Cam Newton, more of an efficient attack they're featuring now. Look for in this game for them to keep that efficient attack going, because again, they should be able to run on Atlanta. And Atlanta is giving up, over 100 quarterback rating to their opponents this year. So he shouldn't have to take many chances throwing the ball. Their defense is a particularly good matchup against Atlanta because, number one, first and foremost, Carolina is very good at stopping the run, and Atlanta has had a non-existent running game this year. And we also look at the fact that Carolina only gives up about 220 yards a game via the air. I think, they can really zero in on that throwing attack of Matt Ryan, obviously with his limited targets. When you're talking about the targets pretty much being limited to a Tony Gonzalez and a Harry Douglas, really the only ones he's really familiar with. We'll see what Roddy White's status is. Even if he does play, he will be limited, certainly, with that ankle injury he has. So, I just think this is a tough matchup in particular for the Falcons as they head into this game because of the large, ominous presence of that Carolina defense, and because I don't think they're going to put enough pressure on Carolina's defense to make Cam Newton go out and throw the ball, 35, 45 times, which I think Carolina can be had if you make Newton throw the ball a lot. But when you're going to let them establish the run, stay conservative with the passing game, and really be able to hone in on your quarterback and your passing game, I think that's when Carolina's talents are really going to come to show here. I get nervous with that Atlanta offensive line. Boy, it really showed against Arizona, who has the same kind of defense as Carolina. I think they have the athletic linebackers to match up against Tony Gonzalez. He's going to target Harry Douglas a lot. Harry Douglas had 18 targets last game, so look for him to get targeted a lot, even if he does complete 10 passes to Harry Douglas. If Matt Ryan has no one else to throw the ball to, you're going to see that Matt Ryan be, I think, in this game as well, prone to the turnover between trying to force it into guys, being under constant pressure. Again, this is outside of Steven Jackson really having an unexpected good game to give them some semblance of a ground attack. I don't see Atlanta being able to win this one. Certainly Carolina would love to get back at Atlanta. Atlanta's been the big dog in this division the last couple of years. Carolina gets them at home when they're playing their best, and Atlanta's playing their worst. So I like Carolina in this game, -9.5 at home against Atlanta. Would you ever have thought at the beginning of the year that in Week 9 this would be the spread of this game? Just shows you the two different directions these teams are heading in right now. And if you haven't got a chance to watch Star Lotulelei or Luke Kuechly, take the chance in this game because those are two defenders that are going to be around in Carolina for a while and fun to watch. That whole defensive line for Carolina is fun to watch. Guys, let me know what you think of this game. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.